Recorded Books and One Click Digital present The Dinner Date by Cathi Hanauer, narrated by Turnbull. Debbie Fisher has a crush on him. Adam is sure of this now. In the month since Nora left, Debbie has made it a point to see him 2, 3, 4 times a week. Using the excuse of being a nutritionist, which she is, they'd started at the hospital around the same time 2 years ago. He in his residency, she helping decide what the patient should eat. She has brought Adam homemade oatmeal cookies, slices of lemon pie, and once, a Tupperware square filled with all kinds of berries, with sugar and wheat germs sprinkled on top. Adam finds this amusing. At any rate, he's not complaining. Debbie's attention is flattering, not to mention distracting. And anyway, Nora deserves it, wherever she is. Tonight, though, they seem to have crossed some sort of boundary. Actually, it started last night when Debbie invited him to her place for dinner. She'd made a lasagna and needed an excuse to eat it, she said. Adam had politely declined. Really, he just feels like going to sleep when he gets off work these days. So she'd offered to bring in a piece for him today. But she'd brought the whole pan, saying she'd warm it up in the hospital kitchen tonight, and if he got a break, or got off at a decent hour, they'd eat it together this evening. She'd presented this to him first thing this morning, before he'd even had his coffee. Since Nora's absence, his old habit of making a pot at home before he goes has fallen by the wayside. Put him on the spot, really, and he'd answered, "Okay, sure," before anything better to say crossed his mind. Not that he had anything else to do, or that he minds sampling a plate or two of whatever concoction Debbie's cooked up this week. And the doctor's lounge? Really, how intimate could that be? Perhaps he's overblowing the whole thing anyway. So what if Bill Herrick, his distinguished but oft sleazy boss, had, after pointing out Debbie's fine ass bouncing its way down the hall, commented that Adam could pretty obviously get a piece of it any time? Debbie is a friend, a colleague who's helping him out when his life isn't altogether in line. She's the only one he's confided in even slightly about Nora. Not because he wants to, so much as because she asks the right questions at the right time. And because when he answers, sometimes before he even realizes what he's doing, her response is often so comforting, so full of womanly insight, or at least what seems like womanly insight, that he's inclined to go on. So he elaborates, and she makes him feel better. She is his friend. Plus, Debbie knows he loves his wife. So even though she's single and 30 and would love to get married, she has told him, or even to have...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?